don't judge me. I want to add being a Nigerian to the hard truths I need to accept, because somehow I used to feel like, okay, if I were not Nigerian, if I were not in Nigeria, life would have been better. I would have done better things. But the people in Nigeria who have done better, have done even excellently better than people that have left Nigeria to go abroad, or even people that have been born in the abroad. So what do I have to say about that for myself? Holy shit. We just have to do this. 60 days. 60 days we have to get our lives on track. This one is not for early bloomers. This is for the people that everybody feels like a deadline missed to success. You have missed the deadline to success and you are under pressure. There is no peace for you. You cry on your bad days because those are the people like me. God, I was just vulnerable with you guys, but that's what happens. You know, we feel like you should have succeeded a long time ago. You should have reached your dreams a long time ago, but here you are, trying, failing, trying, restarting, and everything is just still in the bottom of it. Is it okay if I say bottom line? So I had to come up with this thing where I asked ChatGPT, how do I fix my life in the next 60 days? I mean, at least be on track, like, because I know certainly there are some things that I've not been doing right. So ChatGPT said, he gave me a 60-day plan, and if you are here, this is what it is about, okay? And if this sounds like a journey you would like to follow or see what's going to happen, please hit the subscribe button if you want to support me as well, because those words of encouragement will mean everything and anything and all the things to me. So he said, come up with hard truths about yourself that you need to accept in order to reprogram your mind in order to move forward. And the number one, which is like very cliche, I didn't know, like, can I add being a Nigerian to it? Hard truths I have to accept. Can I add? I want to add it so bad. You guys don't judge me. I want to add being a Nigerian to the hard truths I need to accept, because somehow I used to feel like, okay, if I were not Nigerian, if I were not in Nigeria, life would have been better. I would have done better things. But the people in Nigeria who have done better, have done even excellently better than people that have left Nigeria to go abroad, or even people that have been born in the abroad. So what do I have to say about that for myself? So I have to accept that too as a hard truth. Yes, I am Nigerian, living in Nigeria. This is my country until I die. And maybe if I come back in the next life, who knows, I might still be put in Nigeria. So I have to accept Nigeria. That is the number one hard truth. I am Nigerian, born in Nigeria and living in Nigeria. But it doesn't mean that all roads are closed, like I said. So if you are somebody somewhere too that have been using the being Nigerian as a reason for your delayed success, we have to clear that mentality. Okay, we have to get rid of that mentality. We have to accept it. Number two is that nobody is coming to save us. Nobody is. Do you know that? As I was trying to make this list, I cried at some point. I had to do some healing at some point. The number two is nobody's coming to save us. Okay, so my dad is late. That was a person that took 100% responsibility of my bills, and now he is late. My mom is retired. My siblings, none of them is rich enough to show that their family's responsibilities, including mine. Now, who do I got left? I got no man. In fact, dating feels like a chore to me. I can't even calm down for a man. You know how men say, I can't, if you calm down small for do, they don't do it so that I will calm down. They say, if you calm down small, I would have done something for you. Now, I don't even have that calming down in me. Now, you see, all my options are closed. Nobody is going to come for me. So if also you are in this situation like me, nobody's coming for us. We have to sit our asses up, okay, and do the work. We have to sit up and do the work for ourselves. That is the only way. Like you can't even try to have your back to the ground. Like you can do. So we just have to grind. Okay. Number three is that I've wasted time. I have wasted time, and I have to forgive myself for the time wasted, because I know it's easy forgiving other people than forgiving yourself, but I have to forgive myself for the time wasted. You know that? You know, when my mom gave birth to my siblings, they gave birth to my sisters, and then you know how when raising children, raising girls, all those things, and I promised that I woke up one day and I promised myself my mom is never going to have to suffer raising me. I made that promise, and guess what? One time I was dating a guy and he asked me, what is one thing you are very much afraid of, scared of? And I said, disappointing my mom. Guess what my mom woke up and said to me one day? You are the child that has humiliated me, embarrassed me, and that day I lost hope. My whole fear was right before me, and I was like, okay, all this good girl that I'm trying to do has now gone to waste. And nobody even asked me to be a good girl. Nobody even asked me to try to impress anybody. So now I wasted time. Okay, you don't have to try to impress anybody, especially that good girl shit. Yeah. You don't have to try to impress nobody, but you have to forgive yourself for wasting that time and go. This is where I understood why Rihanna had Bad Girl Riri to her name. It's Riri, Bad Girl Riri to her name, because then you will not even be expecting any good from her. But I know deep she's a very good person. Anybody that does that, she's a very good person. Like, that's another story for another day. And then number what? I've forgotten. I've lost track of the numbers. But another hard truth I have to accept is that I have to work harder. Me, basically, I just like to be a chill girl. I just like to chill. But having nobody in my family that is like rich, first of all, and then being late, okay, to success. I mean, society considers anybody around 40 to be successful. So being late to success means that I have to work harder, smarter and faster and focus more. Like, there is no more time for me to be chilled and relaxed. I have to work harder. Like, it's so much. I have to do hard work, hard labor. Okay, I have to spend more hours at the computer, whatever it is I'm doing, focusing at the courses if I'm taking, even this video that I'm trying to edit. Okay, I have to do all of that stuff much more. I have to take all of that stuff much more seriously and be disciplined with it. Holy shit. I mean, like, there are some other petty ones that I had to agree. If this sounds like something you want to do, you resonate with, or a journey that you also want to personalize, please, like, hit the subscribe button. Like, share, save, whatever you want to do with it. You can add me up, we can be friends, yeah, if you send me a message, I will answer you. I mean, all my socials are in my bio, okay, in my description. Holy shit, we just have to do this. 60 days we have to get our lives on track. That's it. No excuses, no nothing. Bye.